Welcome to RSET online lectures on the subject CS 309 Graph Theory and Combinatorics for the branch Computer Science and Engineering of semester 5. In this lecture, we discuss on the topics of module 4. In module 4, we are discussing on the following topics: vertex connectivity, edge connectivity, cut set and cut vertices, fundamental circuits, planar graph, different representations of planar graph, Euler's theorem, geometric dual and combinatorial dual. Part 1 of the lecture. First, we can define the vertex connectivity of a graph. The vertex connectivity of a connected graph G is defined as the minimum number of vertices whose removal from G leave the graph disconnected. Removal of a vertex means we are removing that vertex and all the edges incident to that vertex. See the example. In this tree, if I am removing one vertex from the graph is disconnected. Therefore, vertex connectivity of a tree is 1. The edge connectivity of a graph. The edge connectivity of a connected graph can be defined as the minimum number of edges whose removal reduces the rank of a graph by 1. Rank of a graph means if you have given a graph with n vertices and k components, then the rank is equal to n minus k. If we are deleting minimum number of edges from the graph, you are getting one more component for the graph. Then the rank will be reduces to 1 means the rank of the graph will be n minus k minus 1. In other words, if you are given a connected graph, then for a connected graph, the number of components equal to 1. For rank of the connected graph is equal to n minus 1. And if you are removing minimum number of edges from the graph will be disconnected into two components. Then the rank of a connected graph will be n minus 2. See the example. The edge connectivity of a tree is 1 because if you are removing any one of the edges from the graph will be disconnected into 2. Therefore, the edge connectivity of a tree is 1. Now, see the following examples. Find the edge connectivity of the complete graph of n vertices. Complete graph of n vertices means in complete graph, every pair of vertices are joined by edge. In the first example, if number of vertices equal to 2, you will have an edge connecting two vertices. If you are removing this edge from the graph is disconnected into two isolated vertices. Therefore, edge connectivity equal to 1. That means the graph is disconnected into two components. For a complete graph with 3 vertices, if you are removing two edges, you are getting an isolated vertex and an edge with two end vertices. Therefore, edge connectivity of K3 is equal to 2. Similarly, edge connectivity of a complete graph with 4 vertices equal to 3. Therefore, in general, the edge connectivity of a complete graph of n vertices equal to n minus 1. Now, the definition of a cut set. In a connected graph G, a cut set is a set of edges whose removal from G leave the graph G disconnected, provided removal of no proper subset of these edges disconnect the graph G. In the example, the edge set containing E3, E5, E4 is a cut set. The edge set containing E3, E6, E7, E1 is a cut set. The edge set containing E3, E6, E2 is a cut set, and the singleton set E9 is a cut set. But the set containing E2, E3, E6, E7 is not a cut set because one of its proper subset E2, E3, E6 as a cut set. See the example. If you are removing E2, E3, E6 from the graph is disconnected into 2. Note that a cut set always cuts a graph into two parts. Therefore, a cut set can also be defined as a minimal set of edges in a connected graph whose removal reduces the rank of the graph by 1. That means for a connected graph, by removing minimum number of edges from the graph will be disconnected into two components. Since removal of any edge from a tree break the tree into two parts, every edge of a tree is a cut set. Therefore, the edge connectivity of a tree is equal to 1. The theorem related to cut set. The statement of the theorem is every cut set in a connected graph G must contain at least one branch of every spanning tree of G. You can see the proof with an example. Consider a spanning tree T in a connected graph G and an arbitrary cut set S in T. A spanning tree means it is a subgraph of the connected graph which is acyclic. In this example, the spanning tree is shown by the green lines. And consider a cut set S in T. An arbitrary cut set containing the edges E1, E7, E2. Here E7 is an edge in this spanning tree. It is called the branch of this spanning tree. Similarly, if you are removing E9 from the graph will be disconnected into two components with one isolated vertex. Suppose that there is no edge in common with S and T. Consider some of the edges E5, E6 and E2. If you are removing these edges from the graph will not be disconnected. Then the removal of a cut set S from G would not disconnect the graph. That means a cut set should contain at least one edge from the spanning tree. Hence the theorem. Now the converse of the theorem. The converse is stated as in a connected graph G, any minimal set of edges containing at least one branch of every spanning tree of G is a cut set. That means that set will be a cut set for the graph. See the proof. In a connected graph G, let Q be the minimal set of edges containing at least one branch of every spanning tree of G. Consider G minus Q, the subgraph that remains after removing the edge in Q from G. Consider the example. If you are removing the edges E1, E2, E7, the graph will be disconnected into 2. That means we will get an isolated vertex and the part of the graph. That means the subgraph G minus Q contains no spanning tree of G. That is, G minus Q is disconnected. One component of which may just consist of an isolated vertex. And since Q is a minimal set of edges with this property, any edge E from Q returned to G minus Q will create at least one spanning tree. Thus, the graph G minus Q plus that removed edge will be a connected graph. Therefore, Q is a minimal set of edges whose removal from G disconnect G. Thus, by definition, Q is a cut set, hence the proof of the theorem. A theorem related to circuit and cut set. The statement of the theorem is every circuit has an even number of edges in common with any cut set. The proof of the theorem. Consider a cut set S in a graph G. A cut set means the minimum number of edges whose removal from G will disconnect the graph into two components. Let the removal of S partition the vertex of G into two mutually exclusive or disjoint subsets V1 and V2. Consider a circuit gamma in G. If all the vertices in gamma are entirely within the vertex set V1 or in V2, the number of edges common to S and gamma is 0, which is considered as an even number. If, on the other hand, some vertices in gamma are in V1 and some in V2, we can travel back and forth between the vertices of the set V1 and V2 as we traverses the circuit. This can be illustrated by an example. Consider the example. Suppose we are forming a circuit in the given graph starting from the vertex V1 along the edge to V2, then V3, V4, V5, V6, V7, V8, V9, V10, V11, V12 and back to V1. And the cut set S is the four edges of this graph. If you are removing this edges from the cut set, you are disconnecting the graph into two components. Those components are denoted as V1 and V2. And because of the closed nature of the circuit, the number of edges we traverses between the vertices in the set V1 and V2 must be even. As we already explained, the number of edges we traverses between V1 and V2 is even because we traverses back and forth between the vertex set of the components V1 and V2. And since every edge in S has one end in V1, other end in V2 and other edges in G has this property of separating the sets V1 and V2, the number of edges common to S and gamma should be even. And hence we prove the theorem. With this, we come to the end of part 1. Thank you.